Greetings, my friends. Today I'm going to be starting kind of a new series, and this video is going to serve as the introduction to this series. And I'm going to talk about a couple of books that I think are really great resources for the luthier. And the first one is this book called 34 Classical Guitars in Life Size by Alberto Martinez, which is a real nice guy. And I had a chance to meet him in Paris this year. I bought this book directly from him, from Camino Verde editions. And this is a fantastic resource for anybody interested in classical guitars, because he photographed and documented 34 important guitars in the world of historical significance in life size, and the publication shows exactly the size of the guitar. So that means a lot of things. You can take the mold for the guitar straight off the photograph, because it's perfectly the right size. You can take any measurement you want, and you have all these detailed photographs of like marquetry and all sort of details that are really helpful for luthiers. You see there right now in the screen, this is a Torres guitar that belonged to Miguel Lobe, rather, and was used by Hermann Hauser to make his famous guitars that he made for Segovia. This, for example, right there is a guitar by Manuel Ramirez of the same year of the guitar that Segovia played before moving to his Hauser guitar. So this is very fantastic images that you can use for a lot of things. I wish I had this book many years ago, but I only found out about it about a year ago, and I didn't rest until I bought it. There you have all kinds of guitar makers represented. Santos Hernandez. You see the level of detail of the photographs. It's really, really top work, and I recommend it to anybody interested in lutherie and in reproducing this kind of detailed work. And this is the series that I'm going to be starting. I'm going to be starting a series about traditional marquetry for guitar makers, for classical guitars. And this book is going to be invaluable as a source of ideas. One of the things that I want to reproduce will be sort of like this border design in this the Chica guitar, and this is really one of the things that I want to make. I'm going to also talk about mosaic tiles. I'm going to talk about the herringbone details that Torres usually put in his guitars, and several other marquetry designs. But I really recommend this book. I'm in no way sponsored by Camino Verde. I bought this book myself, and it's not cheap, but I really recommend it for anybody interested in this sort of work. The next book I'm going to talk about, I've had for many years, probably close to 15 or 20 years, and is the José Luis Romanillos book about Antonio de Torres. This book taught me a whole lot of stuff, not only about marquetry, but it goes into detail about Antonio de Torres' history, his life, and his how he got to be the Stradivari of classical guitar, and goes into like a real nice story about lutherie, the development of classical guitar lutherie in the 19th century, in the 20th century, and it goes deeply into all the details of Torres' work with nice photos, not as nice as the ones from the other book, but real nice photos, because there's a variety of guitars being described, and he talks about the techniques, he talks about the patterns for soundboards that Torres used, his construction method, talks about how he made all his marquetry in the guitars. It's not really an in-depth tutorial, but you get some lots of nice information about it. And this book was invaluable for me when I was starting out as a luthier. So I recommend it very much to anybody interested in making classical guitars, because really Torres is the guy. And one of the other things that are really nice about this book is that Romanillos went through the process of cataloging almost all of the existing Torres guitars, all the guitars that he could find in the world, and he has like the numbers of the guitars divided in first epoch and second epoch guitars, and he has very relevant measurements for the guitar bodies and scale length and such things, and just that is fantastic as a resource. So I heavily recommend both these books to anybody interested in guitar making and classical guitar lutherie in special. I thank you very much for your listening and viewing of the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.